Hey Dad, how are you feeling today?
Not good, Jenny. They're trying to kill me.
Dad, what do you mean? Are you okay?
No, Jenny. Things are not okay. I'm fighting for my life in here.
Dad, you're in the hospital. What do you mean that you were fighting for your life?
These people keep coming into my house at all hours of the night. They turn on and off the lights as psychological tricks and torture. They put these things on my legs that squeeze and make me jump. They keep giving me pills to swallow, but I've been cheeking them and spitting them out. I will not fall for their tricks. Sometimes they come and stick me with pins and needles when they think I'm asleep, but I'm not. I'm watching them.
Dad, this sounds troubling. Let me go speak to your nurse. I know you are my dad's nurse today and I want to speak with you about his care.
Sure, how may I help?
He says that he's being treated poorly. He's a good man and I know he would never lie. He tells me that people are trying to kill him. What are you guys doing to him?
Well, your father had a difficult night. His orientation is limited, meaning that he has become confused about a few things like place, time, or situation.
Oh, no, that cannot be correct. He is well-witted and completely independent in living.
Well, he arrived here at the hospital after a fall that was sustained on the street where he lives. His neighbors reported that he didn't know where he was. The only thing that alerted them to an emergency was your father's dog barking incessantly.
Yes, that is Brownie. She is a great dog. But my father has never had problems before like this. He is independent.
Last night your father thought he was at his home, and kept encouraging staff to take him to the garage so he could get in his car and go out for smokes.
That sounds very wrong. My father has not smoked in 25 years.
When we tried to reorient him to his surroundings, he began to punch at staff. He repeatedly and impulsively tried to get out of bed, and stated he needed to leave. He almost bit one of the nursing assistants.
That sounds absurd.
He took off his socks and shat on the floor, and then wiped his bum with the socks and threw them at staff. He broke the bedside table. He is very strong.
Yes, he has always been a strong man, especially in the face of adversity.
He screamed and woke up other patients, scaring them. For 30 minutes we also had to comfort the patient next door because she, being disoriented also, thought she was in an air raid and people were dying.
So when will my father be able to go back home? Brownie really misses him and I'm having to take care of her right now.
I am trying to inform you that your father is not safe to discharge at this time, and definitely not home by himself. He will need additional support, perhaps for the rest of his life. Fractures are very serious at his advanced age.
He seems to be moving around great though. You said he got out of bed last night quite a bit, and you didn't even mention that he was in any pain.
He is unable to follow his weight-bearing precautions at this time, jeopardizing the healing of his surgery. He needs physical therapy and rehab.
Well, I work in healthcare. I can help him with rehab at home.
Oh, that's great. So you do understand my concerns. What is your area of expertise in healthcare?
I work as a receptionist for a dentist's office. We see patients all the time.
Well, I am afraid that may not qualify as the support your father requires at this time.
Do you mean to tell me that you don't think I have my father's best interest in mind? I will sue this hospital for your incompetence. I want a new nurse for my father, and I want to speak to the one in charge. Get me the doctor immediately.
Very well.
Mr. Collins, please get back in bed. You have broken your hip and are at risk of falling.
You are going to hell, Anarchy Devil with great big horns who thinks she can poop on patients. But you will receive what you sow.